28, 2021. This is the Early Edge. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine. I am your leader, the coach, and we do this every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. But today is special. Week 0, college football. It is back. Can you feel it? If you haven't watched our college football special we did on Wednesday, it's in your feed right now. Go and click on it. All kinds of plays for the futures and for today. Also, you still have time. Our special MMA episode with Ian Parker. He killed it last night, hitting 2 plays from the show at PFL. We've got UFC tonight. So let's bring in the stars of the show. AB, he's like Tim Tebow today, running the show, and he's on the show. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Coach? Let me say this. First off, I'm honored to do it. Second, I feel like it's punishment for going against the maestro last night. This is what I deserve. This is what you get.
What are you thinking? What are
you
thinking? Come on. We know we never do that. M squared. I feel like there's a little extra energy today because college football is officially back. And I know you're fired up. What's up, man?
I'm fired up for it. You're right. I've been watching the Formula One qualifying this morning as well. That gets me going on Saturday morning. So I'm fired up. And I got to say, respect to AB here. I've actually tried to produce and be on the show running some of my own stuff in the past. It is not easy at all. So keep up the good work, buddy.
All right. AB's on the ones and the twos. Real quick, Mad Max in the Thunderdome. He changed the life yesterday. Going perfect here on the show. That means we've got a winner of a year-long subscription to SportsLine. And you know, any of you that are out there that are part of the community, you know how valuable this is. So, at Chris Couch 11, we will reach out to you on social media and let you know how you can be a part of the community. You just want a year-long sub. Now, we've got several things to get to today, but let's start with storylines that could affect the betting lines the last week of the preseason in the NFL. AB, what do you got?
Yeah, definitely. So if you look at the first 3 games that we had last night, scores are averaging 49.6 points per game. Now, it's going to be boosted a little bit because of the Eagles-Jets game both being at 31, but understand this. It is the Wild West out here. We don't know what's going to happen game to game in terms of how these second halves are going to look. So play your first halves intelligently, but also understand we could have some points coming this week.
Well, yesterday, the Maestro gave out a storyline about the Carolina Panthers, how much they wanted to play, how much they were motivated, and that a first-half play would have been good for them, and it would have been because they were up. I mean, they were killing the Steelers at halftime. So pay attention. First half's very, very smart. All right, we've got a lot of stuff on our board today. By the way, use that promo code EDGE. If you're not a part of the community yet, we're going to give you 30 days for free. All the cappers, all the analysis. And now that football is officially back, you can't afford not to have SportsLine. So here we go. Somebody on Twitter reached out to me and says, Coach, I have a free parlay, Liverpool and Chelsea. What do I do? Here's what you do. We're going to go under 2.5 goals, Liverpool and Chelsea, 2 of the best teams in the Premier League. They have great defenses, great talent. They're just really, really good. We think they're going to cancel each other out. So we're going to go under 2.5 goals. And if you guys know me, you know I hate playing it under. So it's got to be strong. And we believe that it is. Then we're going to go to UFC Fight Night tonight. Our guy Ian Parker supplied this one. Jige Chikadze, minus 110. We love the number. Just really, really good. Edson Barboza. He used to be a good name. Now kind of on the back end of his career. Then our third play from SportsLine. We're going to go Astros Rangers over 8.5. 66% of the time with the simulations, this goes over. By the way, all of you that were on our play last night with Mikey, with the Cardinals and the Pirates, I've never seen an over have worse luck in my career. That's how bad it was. They should have scored 18 runs last night. All right. I told you if you watch the show, I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet here. We also have college football plays from Early Edge, and I want to throw them up right now. Here they are from the show the other day. Illinois +7. We're going to get there. AB, we got you. Nebraska, Illinois under 55. Boom. UTEP -10. Hawaii +18. It's always good when Hawaii's playing the first week of the season. That's always good. Then we're going to go Hawaii, UCLA under 68. Those are all plays from the Early Edge College Football Preview Show. All right. It's a Saturday, and for the first time, I get to say this in football season. I am fired up. M squared, you know the drill, son! Give it to me.
All right, Coach. These plays might look a little confusing to some of you because they are first half and first quarter plays, and they might be on the opposite side of what we just saw from my SportsLine colleagues here. But I'm taking UCLA -10 in the first half. I do not like them to cover the full game, but I do like them to cover in the first half. I think they're going to come out here, take care of business. One thing that's concerning for me on the Hawaii side, kind of a new program there. Obviously, COVID kind of derailed their season and a lot of seasons last year. Their offensive coordinator said the goal is to snap the ball as many times as possible. I think that's going to lead to turnovers. I think UCLA is going to have some short fields, going to be able to turn these into points early. I do expect them to be up by double digits at the half and midway to late in the third quarter. And then they're going to kind of put some backups in and get ready for LSU next week. So I think that's how this one plays out. I love this at -10. I love that it's not -10.5 here. Take UCLA in the first half. And then the second one, this one really controversial because everyone on the planet is on Illinois +7. I like Nebraska -0.5. So I like Nebraska to be winning at the end of the first quarter here. I think this is a great spot for them. You know, there's a lot of pressure on Illinois here. Brand new program. They were awful defensively, last in the Big Ten. 114th or 115th in all of college football. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Nebraska's run game here. That's going to open things up for Martinez a lot. I think that way too much credit is being given to that game last year where it was an upset win for Illinois, which, by the way, Martinez was not the starting quarterback in that game. I like them here. I think Nebraska comes out and has a nice start to the game. I think they should probably still obviously win this game as well, but this is truly a must-win game for them, while game one of year one, certainly not a must-win game on the other side, just a nice to win and nice to set the tone. Take Nebraska in the first quarter.
Speaking of setting the tone, oh, my God, it's like music to my ears when I get to hear you talk about handicapping a college football game. Oh, my God, I can listen to M Squared all freaking day. Let's go. The Friday Brett Bielema's. Everybody's on Illinois. Now, the beauty of this show now college football is back. NFL is back. We're not relying on baseball. Look at how many different things we can do. But the NFL is still king. And AB, he's our king. Floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Coach. Look, we're going to go with two games today. First, we're going to go Packers +9.5 against the Buffalo Bills. Yes, I know Mitch Trubisky was a star last week against Chicago, but you know what? That game means something to him. It meant something to the entire team, and I am going to fade them this week, because I think that Buffalo has seen everything that they need. They don't need anything else to know in the preseason. They've got bigger plans, get back to the AFC Championship. This game means nothing. And if you're giving me 9.5 in a preseason game, I'm going to take that. Second, I'm going to go with the Ravens against the Washington football team over 32.5. Look, this is a very low number. We just talked about high points being scored already. And if you look at Baltimore and Washington, in both of their games, all four total they've played this preseason, they've scored 17 points or more each. And each team is giving up. Washington's given up 13 and 13. Baltimore's given up 17 at one point. I think that we see a sloppy second half. Let's load up the points. So, yes, Packers +9.5, Ravens, Washington over 32.5.
AB, real quick, and I don't know if you know the number. I'm sure Mikey does. Baltimore, they won 19 in a row in the preseason. Tonight could break the all-time record, if I'm not mistaken. Does anybody know the number for the game and what the money line would be? Because I feel like playing the Ravens would just be fun because of the record. Do we know what the number is off the top of our heads?
I do not.
Mikey?
I don't have it.
All right, yeah. I just thought I'd throw that out there because
it's a good point. You're exactly right. Yeah,
I think it means something to Baltimore tonight. I really do. I as silly as it sounds, I think this record means something to them. I think they're going to play hard to try and get it. That's just my gut. That's just my gut. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil, and as always, follow my guys on social media. You never know when things are going to be dropping throughout the day as soon as lineups come out. And we've got every sport now at our disposal, which means it almost feels like the show just kind of opens up and everything at our disposal. So here is the recap, and it looks absolutely glorious. M Squared, 2 plays so far. Make sure you hit the right ones in your book. The other day, I played the first 5 when I meant to play the entire game. UCLA first half, -10. Nebraska first quarter. You can do that at almost every single book now. -0.5 point for the first quarter. Then AB, we're going to go 2 NFL preseason games. Packers +9.5. Then the Ravens at Washington over 32.5. Then from SportsLine, we're going to go Liverpool, Chelsea under. the most boring bet on planet Earth, but we're going to cash it. Shige Chikadze in UFC Fight Night. We're going to go him straight up. And then Astros Rangers over 8.5. No more bad beats in totals. Then from our college football show, Illinois, Nebraska, Illinois under, UTEP, Hawaii, and then the Hawaii UCLA under 68. Then the AB3. If we hit this, you're also eligible for a year-long sub. Get your best bet into the perfect parlay contest in our comment section. We don't play. We don't just give them out. You got to earn it. Nebraska, Fresno State minus 27.5, and UTEP on the money line. It feels so good to be back. It feels so good to have college football back. And we've got every single capper at our disposal. They are fired up. They are rested. Vacations are over. It's time to go. You've got your marching orders. Let's feel it. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For M Squared, for AB, for our entire team. Saddle up. Let's ride. This is the Early Edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.